Hey everyone, just wanted to come on here and do a quick lesson on rationalizing and conjugates. So the whole reason for rationalizing and conjugates is getting rid of a square root term in the denominator. We want to get rid of it. If we have a binomial like this, or just the term, we would just want to get rid of the square root for our final answer. Okay, let's begin with example 1 of rationalizing. 5 over root. So when we want to get rid of this radical in the denominator, we want to multiply by root a over root a, and root 3 is our a value. So we want to do is we want to multiply and rationalize. Sorry, not root a. Square root of 3 over square root of 3. And when we do square root of root 3, it's essentially 1.4 something, right? And we're multiplying by 1.4 something, because that's the square root of root 3. And when we do this, our answer is going to be 3. So that explains why when we multiply root 3 times root 3, we're just going to get 3. It's that simple. That's why we cancel out the square root here. So on the denominator, we know we have 3. And then on the numerator, these aren't like terms, so we cannot combine them. So we just, like this, 5 root 3. And since 5 isn't divisible by 3, this is our final answer. It's an easy one. Okay. Let's go to example 2. A little bit more difficult. We'll try 4 over root 8. So when you see root 8 here, we can simplify this. We don't rationalize this first, we simplify first. So root 8 can be simplified to 2 root 2. Wait, 4. Now we see root 2. This can't be simplified anymore, so now we rationalize. Root 2 and root 2. Not cross multiply. Multiply across. 4 root 2 over, since we're multiplying root 2 by root 2, that cancels it out. So we just have a 2. And don't forget, we have a 2 up front. Root 2 by root 2, just 2. So now we have 4 root 2 over 4. Because 2 times 2 is 4. And now we see that these are like terms. We can divide 4 by 4. It's just 1. So essentially, it just cancels that out. So our final answer is just root 2. Okay. Let's go to example number 3. We'll try 6 over root 12. We'll try this. Very similar to the last question. We're going to simplify this radical on the denominator first. 2 root 3. 6 on the numerator still. And now we can rationalize. Root 3 over root 3. It gets us 6 root 3 over 2 times 3. Once again, multiply those, they cancel. So then we get 6 root 3 over 6. Divide these, they cancel out as just 1. And our final answer is just root 3. Nice. Okay, let's do one more example. This example will be conjugate example. And a reminder that a conjugate, we do the conjugate when it's a term like a plus or minus root b in the denominator. So let's begin with our example of 5 over 2 root 3, 2 plus root 3. Sorry. Always make sure there's a sign there to use the conjugate. So we immediately see that the denominator is in the form of the conjugate. So what we need to do is we need to multiply by the conjugate, which the conjugate is always the opposite sign, but same terms as the normal. So we got 2. Since it's a plus here, it's going to be negative root 3. That's the conjugate. It's conjugate. So it goes into both the numerator and the denominator. So we have 2 minus root 3, and 2 minus root 3. Now we just multiply across. So in the bottom denominator, we have 2 plus root 3. That's going to be multiplied by 2 minus root 3. Sorry, that was a bad root. In the numerator, we're going to do 5 expanded into 2 minus root 3. Okay, next step, we expand. On the numerator, we do quick note here. On the numerator, we're going to have 10, because 2 times 5 is 10, minus 5 root 3. I want to emphasize something. This point right here, there's a 1 right here, technically. Since it's just 1, we don't write it, but it's there, it's just invisible. This minus, there's a 1 right there. So we do 5 times negative 1. Don't forget to do that, because a lot of the time we just do 5 times 2 and 5 times root 3. Negative root 3, that doesn't work. Always remember the 1. And then on the denominator, once we FOIL all this out and we simplify it, we're going to end up getting 1 on the denominator. So, since it's 1, we don't really need a denominator, so our final answer will just be 10 minus 5 root 3. And that is it. That is all. Thank you for watching this video about rationalizing and conjugates. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.